Hello everyone. So today we are going to see some limit tricks and shortcuts, right, which are very useful for your that is entrance examination, right. So I have taken this type of example, which will be very again very handy and easy to understand, right. So what I do, I will start with my second that is second problem. So here the moment I see this equation, so I'm going to write the solution. That is, if I see this problem, then I will write infinity over here, and if I see this problem, then okay, 4n square, and then I write 0 over here, right. So this is a, so the trick goes like this. See here, problems of this type, so I will explain you. See here, first thing is, you should have a good observation that all the problems are with limit of x tends to infinity, x tends to infinity, or anything that is variable tending to infinity, and here it is n tend to infinity. Okay, now the second thing is, in the numerator you have a polynomial, and in the denominator you have a polynomial. Here too you have a polynomial, here too you have a polynomial, here also you have a polynomial, and here also you have a polynomial. Now for this second problem, if you have an observation, if you see the numerator, the highest power of the numerator, that is the polynomial, it is equal to, that is 3, and in the denominator the power of the polynomial, that is highest power, it is 2. And the thing is, if the numerator is greater than, that is I'm talking about the power of the polynomial, okay, highest power, and if the numerator of the polynomial is greater than the denominator, then always your answer will be infinity. Now coming back to this third question, here the power, highest power in the numerator, it is equal to 2, and in the denominator it is equal to, that is 3. So here n is less than, that is the numerator is less than the denominator, and therefore your answer turns out to be 0. But here in the first question, here the numerator, that is highest power, is 2, and the denominator, here the highest power is 2. And why you should see that it is x tends to infinity, that is any variable is tending to infinity, and the matter of fact, here it is a polynomial and here it is a polynomial. Now here when it is equal, so what you are going to do, you are going to write, that is the answer will be, that is coefficient of highest power of x in numerator divided by coefficient of highest power of x in denominator. So here when the numerator, power of numerator and denominator is equal to, are equal, then simply what is the coefficient of highest power of x square? Here it is 3 divided by, what is the highest coefficient of x square here in the denominator? It is 2, right? So these are your solution. So only keeping in mind, if you given a polynomial in the numerator and denominator, and x tending to infinity or any other variable, that is not any other variable with respect to the polynomial, okay. So here n tending to infinity, and here it is n tending to infinity, and here it is a polynomial, right. So depending upon that, there is only 3 possible thing: either it is equal, either it is less than, that is numerator power of x or n, whatever it is, less than denominator, or greater than in denominator. You can write only these 3 possible things. Now coming back to the fourth problem, here I can write this as n power 6 minus 5 n square plus 2n plus 7 the whole divided by, that is n power 5 plus 4 n power 4 minus, that is minus 11 n cube, and this is 1 by 2. Here in the numerator, so this 2 if I take here, so it becomes 3. So here value of n is 3, that is power of n power 6, it turns out to be, that is 3, and here in the denominator the value is, that is it is 5. So here n is less than the denominator, so your answer turns out to be, it is 0. And that's the simple trick. Okay, here is another set of questions which are also very useful. So here I have directly given you the formula over here, right? So this is the formula. Now one more observation, every time I am doing the problem, so see the observation what limit is tending to. So here it is x tends to 0, here it is x tends to 0, and this formula is limit of x tends to 0 cos ax minus cos bx divided by x square, which is equal to, simply you should write b square minus a square divided by 2. So here it is 10 square minus that is 4 square divided by 2. So this is 100 minus 16 divided by 2, which is equal to 84 divided by 2, and it is 42. So your answer is 42. And here it is, my b is 7, so 7 and a is 25. So 7 square minus 25 square divided by 2. So this is 49 minus 625 divided by 2, which will give you minus 288, and this is your solution, right? Now here's the set 3 of my limit section, and let us see. Okay, so these are a few problems which I have selected. Okay, and see this problems. Okay, so I have totally 4 problems which I have taken. Now see this pattern. So you can find almost the pattern is same, and here always have an observation that limit is tending, that is x tending to 0, x tending to 0, x tending to 0, as well x tend to 0, right? So the formula for this type of pattern, I'm going to write the formula for you. So here it is always, that is limit of x tends to 0 square root of, here it is m, that is mth root of, that is a plus x raised to n minus square root of, that is mth root of a minus x raised to n, the whole divided by, that is x power n, and the output is, that is you should simply write 2 divided by, that is m a power 1 minus 1 by m. Now see here in this problem the value of m is equal to 2, because here it is already 2. Yeah, and see here, and I always ask the students who to have an observation here, that is it is x tends to 0, here it is x tends to 0, here it is x tends to 0. This is important, right? And see here also it is x tends to 0. So this is the formula, and whenever you see this type of formulation or limits in your examination, or further while evaluating it, if you find this type of evaluation, so you can directly write the answer. So here the value of m is 2, and the value of a is, it is 9. So your answer will be simply, that is you should write simply 2, and here it is 2, and a value is 9, 1 minus 1 by, that is 2. Fine. Now this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled, so it is 1 divided by 9 power 1 by 2, or simply you can write, that is 1 divided by 3, because this becomes square root of 9 and it is 3. Now again I hope you don't have any problem when you have this when the formula is already given, right? So here the value of m is 3 and the value of a is 7. So simply write 2 over here by the formula, and here you write 3 into, this turns out to be 1 minus, and that is 1 minus sorry, so it is 1 minus, this is 1 by 3, okay, which will give you, that is 2 divided by 7 into, sorry, it is 3 into, that is 7 power 2 by 3, right? So this will be your solution. Now this problem I am going to give to you for your homework problem, okay? And let me come back to this problem, okay? So here here the value of m is equal to, that is 2, and the value of a is equal to 5. But it is not as the usual pattern. If you observe this, so in the first term is always plus inside here, but here it is minus, so 5 minus x square. Okay, if you see this problem, here it is 7 plus x power 7 and 7 minus x raised to 7, but here it is 5 minus x square. Minus is common in everywhere. Okay, but only if this gets interchanged, that is the term, that is 3 plus x cube and 3 minus x square, or if it gets interchanged, that it is 3 minus x cube, and here in the right hand side term, if it is 3 plus x square. Okay, so at that time what you need to do, you should simply write minus sign first, and see here, that is the formula 2, because you are taking this to a, okay, so 2 into 2, because here the power, that is value of m is 2, into 5 power 1 minus 1 by 2, so which will give you, that is this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled, so it is 1 upon square root of 5, and this turns out to be a solution. As well, this will be for your homework. I hope the answer is 1 plus 1 minus x, so 2 divided by 2, right? M is 2, and then here answer is 1. Fine, please check and do tell me the answer, right? And that turns out to be a solution. Now here is another set of problems. Okay, and I have this problem. Fine. So first thing is, I would like to tell you something about whenever evaluating these problems. So see the pattern and the type. So it is a limit of, first thing is x tends to 0, x tends to 0, x tends to 0, and x tends to 0. I have choose such patterns to evaluate problems, right? And which makes you comfortable to understand things easily, right? Now this type of problem I always make use of binomial expansion, right? So see here, you know by binomial expansion, that is 1 plus x raised to n. Sorry, here it should be, yeah. So binomial expansion of 1 plus x raised to n, which will always give you 1 plus nx plus n inside the bracket n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial into x square plus, and so on. Fine, only 3 dots I will like to take. Okay, and 1 minus x raised to n, it is, here it is 1, right? So 1 minus nx plus n into n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial x square minus, okay, and so on. Fine. So what I do is, I only collect this particular, thing and make it a formula. Fine. So what I do, see here, the formula goes is 1 plus or minus, because I am including both these, and it is x. So whenever you have this type of expansion, so you can write it directly 1 plus or minus nx, and provided this problem should always be, that is the limit should always tends to 0. So this, only this thing if you understand, it is more than enough. Now talking about this term, the highest higher power of x, that is higher power. So it is here the value of x is much less than 0, so I do not include it. So for these type of problems I only include this problem, that is whenever a given problem is given, so if I can make it in this form, so and provided that limit is x tends to 0, so directly write this particular thing, that is 1 plus or minus nx. Now what I'll do is, I will evaluate for you one by one the problems. Fine. So let me take this first problem. So our first problem, it is of the form, see here, our first problem, see this is all mind calculation. See, explanation takes time, but evaluation will be very easy. So here I can write it as 1 plus x square power 1 by 2 minus, this is 1 plus x square, here it is minus, right, and this is 1 by 2, fine, and in the denominator it is, that is 3x square. Now what I do is, this is of the form 1 minus x square, so here, see here, is it not of this form? So what I'll do is, I will write this 1 minus, what is my n? N is 1 by 2, so 1 by 2 x square, fine, okay, so in the bracket minus, so this is 1 plus 1 by 2 x square, the whole divided by, that is 3x square. I still have my x tends to 0 over here, so I do not write all the time, okay. So see here, if I take this term, so see here, this term and this term gets cancelled, fine, so here it is minus 1 by 2 x square, and here it is minus 1 by 2 x square divided by 3x square, fine, sorry, write it in a proper way, yeah, it is 3x square. Now this minus half x square and this minus half x square, it turns out to be, which is equal to, that is x square divided by, and here it is minus 3x square, so this x square gets cancelled, and finally you have, that is 1 by 3, and this will be your answer, fine. Okay, now the second problem, let me evaluate. Okay, the second problem is, let me see. Okay, so this I am not going, always I do not write this x tends to 0, because, okay, which is already understood, okay, so 1 plus sin x power, that is 1 by 3 minus, that is 1 minus sin x power 1 by 3, so the whole divided by, it is x, now which is equal to, so this is of the form, that is the binomial expansion, if you can see here, so this is 1 plus 1 by 3, and it is sin x minus, inside the bracket, 1 minus 1 by 3, that is sin x, the whole divided by x. Now see here, this 1 and this 1 gets cancelled, so you have, that is 1 by 3 sin x plus 1 by 3 sin x, the whole divided by, that is x. Now which will give you this, the denominator, that is 2 by 3, that is sin x divided by x. Since limit is still here, limit of x tends to 0, and if you see this, so what is the answer? That is, you have a standard limit, right? Limit of x tends to 0, that is sin x by x, which will always give you 1. So finally your output will be, that is 2 by 3. Yes. Now coming back to the third problem. Yes. So I am going to take the third problem. So it is limit of x tends to 0. So I can write this as 1 plus 3x power 1 by 2 minus 1 minus 3x power 1 by 2, the whole divided by x. Now this is in the form of this particular manner, so I write it as 1, it is plus, so 1 by 2 into, that is 3x minus 1 minus 1 by 2, that is into 3x, the whole divided by, that is sin x, here it is sin x, fine, sin x, which is again equal to, so this will be 1 plus, that is 3 by 2 x minus 1 plus 3 by 2 x divided by, that is sin x. Now this one and this one gets cancelled, so 3 by 2, it turns out to be 6 by 2, so usually it is, that is 3x divided by, that is sin x, and my still limit I did not write it, so x tends to 0. So, and you also know that by standard formulation, that is limit of x tends to 0 as x divided by sin x is also 1, so this will give me answer 3. Now this fourth problem you can take it as homework, right? So this is very simple, so you can take it as homework. Now coming back to this fifth problem, and see here always observation is x tends to 0, x tends to 0, and here it is y tends to 0 depending upon the problem. Okay, now this fifth problem, let me solve this fifth problem for you. So it is 2 raised to x minus 1 divided by, so this I can write it as 1 plus x power 1 by 2 minus 1. Fine. Now the thing is here, which is equal to, that is 2 raised to x minus 1 divided by, so it is here it is 1 by 2, so I can write it as by binomial expansion 1 divided by 1 by 2 x, right? And it is minus 1, which is equal to this minus 1 and this plus 1 gets cancelled, and here we have, that is 2 raised to x minus 1 divided by, so this 1 by 2 will come out here, so 2 into, so this is x, and still my limit is there, so I am going to write it again, limit of x tends to 0, so this 2 into 2 raised to x minus 1 divided by x. Fine. So this will give me, that is 2 into, that is limit of this, you can directly write once if you have an idea, there is no compulsion since this is an entrance examination question, so directly you can write, which is equal to, that is 2 log 2 to the base e. This will be your answer, since the formula is, that is limit of x tends to 0 a power x minus 1 divided by x. X, which will always give you log a to the base e. By making use of this standard formula is your output. Fine. Okay, let us start with this sixth problem, and it is limit of, that is square root of 1 plus x, I can write it as, that is x tends to 0, I can write it as 1 plus x power 1 by 2 minus 1 divided by log of 1 plus x. Now here by the formula I can write it as, I am not usually, I don't write this limit again and again, so 1 plus 1 by 2 x minus 1 divided by log of 1 plus x. Now this 1 and this 1 gets cancelled, so you have 1 by 2 x divided by log of 1 plus x, and your answer will be 1 by 2, since that is limit of, we know that x tends to 0, x divided by log of 1 plus x is equal to 1, and similarly limit of x tends to 0, that is log of 1 plus x divided by x is equal to 1, and here is your answer. Fine. Now this seventh problem is appeared in one of the entrance examination, and which is a standard one, so which I would like to explain you, right? But before to that, if you see the previous problems, see here, whenever we are evaluating and with respect to this formula, always see that the first value is always unity. So here it is unity, here it is unity, here it is unity, and then I have evaluated the problems, right? And here also it is unity, here also it is unity. So if it is in that particular form, then only you can evaluate it. Now talking about, now speaking about this particular standard example, so see here, what I'll do is, first thing is I should take, see here, what I'll do is, this is another set of problem pertaining to the formula. So limit of y tending to 0, this is important. So here I take this term first. Fine. So I take this term first, that is square root of 1 plus y power 4, right? Now see here, when I take this term, that is square root of 1 plus y power 4, okay, so I can write it as 1 plus y power 4 power 2. And this, in fact, since it is y equal to 0, I can make this adjustment as, that is 1 plus 1 by 2 y power 4, right? So this part I have evaluated, okay, with respect to this particular thing. Okay, now what I do is I will take this equation now. Fine. So when I take this particular equation, that is this square root of 1 plus, this is 1 plus y power 4, which is equal to, so here what happens, see here, this is 1, this one I will write it here, okay. Then 1 plus, what is the value of this? The value of this is 1 plus 1 by 2 y power 4, and this square root sign, it becomes 1 by 2. Now it is not in the binomial expansion form, and so what I do is I play a trick over here. So I will include these two, right? So it becomes 2 plus 1 by 2 y power 4 and raised to 1 by 2, right? Now again what I do, if I take common from here, what is the common thing that I can take? I can take square root of 2, because if I take 2 common, this half is here, right, square root. So I will take square root of 2 outside, so here it becomes 1 plus, right, and here this turns out to be 1 by 4. If you multiply inside again, so it will become 1 by 2, because this square root 2, it get cancelled, it gets squared, and it becomes 2 over here, okay, and that is 2 divided by, 2 divided by 4, so it will give you the same equation. So y power 4 raised to, that is 1 divided by 2, now which is equal to, so this is of the form, that is 1 plus x raised to n. So 1 plus 1 divided by 4 as it is, into 1 divided by 2, that is n, y power 4. Getting? Okay. Now, so which will give me, that is, which is equal to square root of 2, 1 plus 1 by 8 y power 4 raised, okay, y power 4. Now I have evaluated this particular thing, okay. Now coming back from here, I will take my example to this direction, okay. So this adjustment I will write it, the whole problem I will write it again. So here which is equal to, limit of y tending to 0. So what is the value of this all square root sign? So it is square root of 2 inside the bracket 1 plus 1 by 8 y power 4. Now minus square root of 2 the whole divided by y power 4. Now see here, when I multiply this here, okay, so this turns out to be, okay, this is again limit of y tending to 0. So this is square root of 2 plus square root of 2 by 8 y power 4, and then it is minus square root of 2 the whole divided by y power 4. Now this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled, and later, so this y power 4 gets cancelled, and you have, that is square root of 2 divided by 8, which is your solution. Is it not that easy? Fine. Yeah.